What's up guys, welcome back to Snap Change Video Car Reviews. We are driving in the new Ford Tourneo Custom and it's the top spec titanium X model that will cost you 1.2 million rand. And the standout features for me is the interior and the seats, and it looks quite attractive as well. I like the rims on this car and I like the executive vibe that it gives off. It's tinted windows, privacy glass. And because it's the top spec, so you obviously get in all the bells and whistles with all the safety features, all the driving aids. Quite a lot to shove in it. It's very planted, it has a nice suspension, quite similar to what you'll find in the Ranger. There's one problem that this car has though, the seat belt sign keeps going off, even though all our seat belts is on. Justin at the back, my friend, who's traveling with us, he's also mic'd up, so he'll give us his opinion as soon as I ask him a few questions. But yeah, the seatbelt thing keeps going on and the light for the airbag is going on. And Ford has also been in the news for all the wrong reasons. Well, not all the wrong reasons, they've been recalling quite a number of cars. And the latest car that they recalled was the Ford Ranger. Models that were manufactured between 2025 and 2026. It's a software issue and it has to do with the brakes. So the brakes feel a bit pop, and so with that, all the recalls that Ford have been doing, it is quite discouraging, but it's also, I wouldn't say encouraging, it's quite nice to know that Ford will sort you out if you find these issues. So if you do find the issues, they will sort it out, which is quite comforting, let's put it like that. But yeah, let's hear from Justin what he thinks, because Justin and his partner Chantal was with me and Kaylin when we drove the V-Class, and we drove to the Northern Cape, quite a trip. But the V-Class is priced at 2.1 million, round about there. Obviously way more luxurious, but is it warranted for it to be almost double the price of this? What do you think, Justin?
I think the price is valid. It's not overpriced, it's not underpriced either. I think the price is spot on for what you get. The seats are amazing. Yeah, I must say the seats are like an excellent feature. It's comfortable, it's stylish. It looks really attractive and a lot sporty actually. I won't lie. As you know, Ford always comes with that progressive, aggressive motion look. Always look like the vehicle is moving even when it's standing still. Yeah. And one thing that is nice is it's not so plasticky like the previous Fords. Like even the executive models were so, everything comes out so plasticky, and I really like the feel of everything in this vehicle. I won't lie, it's really comfortable. The drive is slightly harder than what I would expect for the executive, but being it more sporty, I think that's why. But overall, I would say this, for me, if I could rate it, I would say between 7 and 8 out of 10 from my side. Okay. Air conditioning is superb. There's not a lot of vehicle noise, but there is some road noise you can hear if everything is off. Yeah. The steering, when sitting at the back, I can feel a little bit of body roll, but for a big vehicle like this, is actually less than I anticipated. So yeah, from my side, I would say great work, Ford. Unfortunately for the seatbelt sign,
it was going on the whole
time. We tried different ways of, just plugging in all the seatbelts, even the one that is down here. We just plugged it in, just maybe to see if that would work. It didn't. My boy's quite comfortable. He was sleeping most of the time, so yeah. So that means that's good. Yeah. It's not very uncomfortable for us. But hey, what can I say? Yeah. Ford is Lord.
So just to give you guys some context, Justin owns a Ford Fiesta and he modified it quite like, so he's gonna be a bit biased with Ford. But yeah, there was one thing I wanted to ask you. How easy was it to clip the ISOFIX in there at the back?
How easy was it?
Yeah.
Very easy.
And it feels secure?
It's very secure. So actually, the car seat has, with the seats, it actually clips in here on top. He's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. He's glued. He's glued to his seat.
Okay, now that's cool. So the seats, back to the seats, it's very comfortable, like Justin said. And you're able to, like these seats are facing that way, you can switch it around. The seats in front have these captain armchair things, which is quite a cool thing. And then there's also USB Type-C connectivity on these seats.
Oh, wow.
And on the side too, and under the cabrio.
Wow.
It's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a nice digital driver display. The infotainment system works also nicely. It's just that most of the stuff is embedded in here. So like the air conditioning is a bit tricky. And it does have rear aircon vents. So if I put the aircon on, I can just set the rear. They can set the rear different to what it is in front here for me and Kaylin. It's dual climate control, so we can also set. She can set her climate on her temperature, and I can set my temperature on mine. Power delivery from this 2-liter turbo diesel is quite sufficient. It's very responsive. It's an 8-speed auto. Sometimes I wish it could be a bit more sharper, but maybe if you change it into sport mode, then that will be more responsive. There are various driving modes like normal, eco, sport, slippery, and towing, which is quite cool. It's capable of towing up to 2,500 tons, which is quite commendable. That's a lot. Bakkies can tow like 3,500, but 2,500 with 8 people inside, it's quite cool. So yeah, that's the Ford. I think it's a nice car. I think it would be quite a good vehicle to buy. What I noticed was the big difference for me between this and the V-Cross is that the V-Cross is a lot more stable at higher speeds. At higher speeds, I'm talking about like over 120, which we've been driving with us. We're driving like 150 at some point, which is obviously not legal, and nobody's really gonna drive that way unless you're on the long road like this. So you're gonna have to pay R1 million for that V-Class, but you're also gonna get the panoramic sunroof, better ambient lighting, and a more modern appeal. And obviously, people are gonna see you have a Merc, and you're gonna be quiet like that. But this car is quiet. I like also the mirrors. They're giving you like a double view mirror. There's 360 view camera, parking sensors in the front, parking sensors in the rear, and the steering feels nice. It's power steering with electronically assisted vibes. There's lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, front collision warning, and rear traffic assist. So when a car is reversing, or when you're reversing out the drive, when a car drives past, it will alert you. It will even stop by itself. Like earlier when we were reversing out the garage, a guy was walking past and the car like braked on its own. Did you see that? That was just before we recorded.
Randy, can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Is the seats do you have vented seats in front?
It's heated seats in front.
Heated seats, that's
no ventilator, but it's heated, I mean.
Okay, that's nice.
So it makes sense now in winter, but soon in summer you're gonna be like, wait.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is a very like top class luxury edition. USB Type-C, USB Type-A connectivity in front. I think there's a 12-volt socket here. There's a wireless charging down there also. And I like that there's a compartment on top here to put your phone. Quiet. There's also cup holders in the front, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, actually 4 in front altogether. And at the back, you guys also have one.
There's about 4 at the back here as well.
And that cup holder has like a bit of an opening where you can put your phone also in, and that's quite cool.
And next to that, there's also a cell phone holder as well.
Yeah, you said, yeah. And is there sliding stuff on the doors?
Yeah.
And that window at the back on opener?
No, that is...
The V-Class could push open a bit like that.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick walk around. Up front, it is a very attractive looking vehicle. Nice grille, sporty lighting setup. And there is parking sensor in the front, as well as a parking camera. There's air vents that will cool the brakes down along the side. These lights also feature automatic high beams, and I think it looks quite cool, very sporty with these alloy rims. They are 19-inch, as well as the blacked out side mirrors for the privacy glass. Very attractive looking vehicle. There's also roof racks on the top, which you can flip up, and that will obviously raise the height of the vehicle, and you might not be able to enter parking lots. Automatic sliding doors are for both sides. Double click on the remote and it opens quite nicely. And then around the back, LED rear tail lights with Tourneo nameplating. There's a camera at the back with reverse parking sensors as well. Blacked out bits. Like I said, very attractive and very premium. This is the top spec, so it's also the most executive looking vehicle. Quite nice. Let's look what it looks from this rear quarter. Yeah. Okay, let's jump inside. Let's open the other window. It's some more light inside. So automatic doors over there as well. The seats, very nice, very attractive. 6 over there, 6 on the side. These seats can be turned around and it can also be folded down like that. And when you fold it down, you get the cup holders and this nice plating to put something like a plate, whatever you may need. It's also ISOFIX on all the seats. There's those adjustabilities to slide it along like that. There's cup holders as well as a phone holder on the side. Sound system bangs and it sounds very nice, very clear. Yeah, seat belts on each seat. There's no caption arm rest over here, only on the front 2 seats. That's what it looks like up front. It is a very attractive car. I think it's quite cool. My bag is over here. Okay, no, it's not. It's the seats. Electronically adjustable. And both these seats have heating capabilities. So cup holder over there, 2 cup holders in the middle, 1 for the driver. In the Scabio spacing, there's also 2 USB connectivity points over there. There's connectivity points over there for USB Type A and USB Type C. 12-volt socket, wireless charging, electric park brake, nice infotainment system screen. Let's go on. Oh, nice song playing as well. Driver display is also nice and clear. There's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Like I said, there's heating capabilities on the seats. There's a climate control feature. It also has a rear function for the rear vents. And those guys at the rear are able to control it up there. And I'll show you that now. So cool space up here to put your phone in. I think that's pretty cool. White roof line. I wish that it was black, just to add a bit more of that executive vibe. So what it looks like again while those lighting systems are on. Steering wheel system, multifunctional with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist and controls for the driver to control the infotainment system. There's also a volume control button there and no physical buttons for the climate control. There's a button over here with the 360 view camera. It's nice and clear. And at the rear there's also more charging points over there and charging points over there. Behind these seats there's also charging points over there. So pretty cool looking vehicle. I like it. Did quite a nice road trip with my buddies. They enjoyed it. Like I said, rear parking camera, sensors over there, LED lights, manually operated opening. It's quite fine. And lovely boot space. Can be more spacious if you move the seats a bit more forward. There's a light button over there, 12-volt socket. There's nice levers to move the seats down easily from the back. This one, like I said, also has the cup holders. If you pull the lever and pull it back. Subwoofer over there. And like I said, very spacious. That's it for the review. What do you guys think about it? If you want to add anything about this car that you might know in your knowledge, please put it in the comment section. We can have a conversation. And yeah, have a look at this car. Go and test drive it if you're in the market. I always say that don't take my word for it or anyone else's word for that. Go out and test it and see what it feels like for yourself. The drive is good. Just to recap, standout features is the seats and the suspension, although there is some body roll when, like I said, pushing it over the speed limit. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you at the next review. Peace.
Peace.